You will also get a bag of hardware. This includes a few things. First, we have our bars. Then we have C washers. We have some hex bolts. We have some long wood screws. We also will include an Allen wrench that will fit the hex bolts. So before we actually put the whole bed together, I'm going to try and do a close-up example of one joint. We're going to use one bolt, one C washer, one hex bolt, and we'll need the Allen wrench. Okay, here we have the footboard, and you'll see a slot here, a mortise with a hole in the bottom right here. You're going to take the bar, and if you look at the bar, one side the hole has no threads. This side the hole has threads. So you put it here in that slot, and that hole, slide it over until you see the threaded hole. Then you're going to take the hex bolt and just get it started. Maybe 2 or 3 threads, just enough so it won't come out. Now you're going to take the side rail or the band, and you're going to gently, actually back up a sec. If you look at the side rail, now if you look at the side rail, you see this mortised out area, and it's got a hole. Now on the end of it, it's got a tenon, and that's where the hole comes out. That hex bolt, we're going to slide this over so the hex bolt goes through there, and this tenon slips into the mortise that is right here. Okay? So Jeremy, you want to pick that up? Now this is going to be a 2-person operation. Slide that in, and it should push in. Now, you see that you can slide the C washer underneath the head of the hex bolt. And then you use your Allen wrench to tighten it up. It's a little tight. You don't get a lot of turns, but it will tighten up. There we go. Okay. Now you can see that it's snug all the way around. Get it? That'll quarter turn past snug, that should be plenty. Now we're going to do that on all 4 joints. We're going to cut here and show you the broad view. I just wanted to give you a close-up of that bolt. Okay. Now we can move on and do the rest of the connections. Oops. Cut. What'd I do with the... Okay, now that we have all the tools. You'll notice on the rails, we have this ledger. The short distance goes down. The long distance goes up. Okay. As I said, this is a 2-person operation. Okay, now that you've got 2 in the footboard, both of you are going to have to lift up and guide it in to the headboard. Got it? Good? Okay. The next step will be to put on the decking and the slats. You have 5 slats. You'll notice they all have a tongue across the top. They have a notch on both ends on the bottom. And 2 of them, the tongue is cut off and there are screw holes. We'll show you where those go. Basically, you want to start at the headboard, then with no hole, then a hole, then in the middle, no hole, then one with a hole, and then at the bottom does not get a screw hole. Now the decking, you have 6 pieces. 2 of those pieces have the corners cut off. The ones with the corners cut off will go at the head and foot. It doesn't matter which. We'll show you how. Just a second. Across the headboard and the footboard, you see a groove. Now that decking that had the corner cut off will go into the groove. One of the slats will sit on the ledger, and the decking will come up to the side of the groove. We're going to show you how we do it. Just a second. This goes a lot easier with 2 people. You can do it with 1. That's up to you. But put a slat in, just like that. Take one piece of decking with the cutout. You slide that into that groove on the headboard. And then it should slip onto the top of the slat. Now the first one did not have a hole. The second one will have a screw hole. Put that down. And this one does not have a notch. Set that onto the ledge, just like that. This one does have a hole. Now, when you get to this point, you want to do the footboard. Okay, now, whoops. Okay, now, the last one can be a little bit tricky. Set it down in one side. And what you need to do is reach under, push up on that slat, and then let it fall in onto the ledge, and then you can lower it back down. Now, the only thing left, the long wood screws that we gave you, we would screw those down through the slats with holes, and that would keep the bed from squeaking, keeps it from making any noise or rattle. So we aren't going to do that right at this second, but you would definitely want to do that at home. Okay, the last thing is the slat support, which is this board with these cross legs on it. You notice these have adjustable feet, okay? Now if you use a screwdriver, you can adjust them from the top. If you screw it in like you're screwing a screw in, that's going to raise the slat support. If you back it out like you're backing a screw out, that's going to lower it. So what we would do, and I would suggest you do this before you put the mattress on, is raise this, get it to the point that it just touches the bottom of the wood slats. And it may take a couple of minutes, but it's not hard. And you want it slide it over towards the center of the bed. And again, I would do it before you put the mattress on. Because once you put the mattress on, it will deflect and sag a little bit. But if you have that support set before you do that, it'll keep it nice and even. And that's it. That is how you put a Hardwood Artisans 4-poster bed together. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this. Hope it helps.